I'm coming back around to this world sharpening system because the last video I did, a lot of people crapped on this, said it was a piece of crap and things like that, and I disagree for a couple of reasons. So let's take a look at it again from above. I'm not going to do any actual sharpening. We're just going to talk about it. So let's do that. All right, guys, so for years, I have said that I'm not a fan of fixed angle fixtured systems, but this one kind of breaks the mold on that. And I can honestly see from a perspective of somebody that has limited dexterity, limited use of a hand, but still does cooking. The ability to sharpen on a sharpening stone may be a thing of the past for those people. And the nice thing about this is it comes with two separate angles. This is not a real robust system. This isn't something you're going to use for your EDC knives. I'm saying for the kitchen, for say someone like my mother who has got a lot of limited dexterity in her hands, but still does cook and needs to be able to have a sharp knife because a dull knife is dangerous. This might just be the ticket. So you've got two set angles, 15 and 20. So that you've got those angles to choose from. But the thing that this does, and it does really well, is it offers you a change in what you usually see in the fixtured systems. Fixtured systems, a lot of times, can be a little bit daunting because there's a lot of moving parts. Here's just an image of the Edge Pro system. So as you can see, there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of things you have to do. If you've ever seen how a wicked edge is used and people are doing the two-hand, you might not be able to do that. But something like this that simply has a magnetic system, and I am going to put a knife on it just to show you. We're not going to sharpen it. It's got a magnet in here. It holds the blade at an angle. You can set the blade up like this, and you basically just move this along. Now, my big thing with a lot of your kitchen style pull-throughs that are very simple are the fact that they don't actually give you any micro serrations on it. They basically give you lines going this way instead of going this way. With this, you don't have that. It's not simply just dragging a stone down the blade linearly. This spins, and it more accurately duplicates the process of sharpening on a sharpening stone. Now, this does come with two grits in the basic kit, which is a diamond for the grinding your new edge, as they say, and then a honing plate that is a lot smoother. Now, the nice thing about this one versus there's another one on the market that is just real similar to this, but doesn't have this. This has removable stones. So you can actually purchase additional stones depending on what grit you want to take things to. But I'm honestly going to say, I think that this basic system would work well for most people. And the fact that this is just a two-piece, simple piece, and you've got this set angle, so you put your knife on it. Let me get this open here. You put your knife on it, you do your sharpening, and then you simply flip it again. You don't have to match angles. You don't have to try and, mark the edges, and you don't have to work your way down the blade. Or on some of the other ones, if it's a longer blade, you would have to reposition your parts. All those things add an extra level of difficulty that this system doesn't have. So the fact that it does come with a quality diamond plate that's not super progressive, but for most kitchen knives that are ground really thin, it's going to work really well. This is a very good, I've sharpened a lot of kitchen knives with this, my own personal kitchen knives, and I find it to do a very good job. And the fact that the plate actually spins, which gives you something that more accurately approximates the striations that you get with sharpening. Yes, they'll be kind of crisscrossed, but sorry about that. I forgot to turn my phone off. What I was saying is it more accurately approximates your sharpening striations than a pull through, and it doesn't add the difficulties that you're getting. I like the way this works. It got me really good, consistent, even edges. I was able to reprofile a couple of knives with this, and I found very few issues with it. So to those people that were like, oh, way to try and shill a $200 paperweight, I absolutely disagree. Jared Neebs and I both have talked about this in depth and at length, that we think that this is a very good system for someone that might have manual dexterity issues. The other reason I say that is, if you look at the stones, here, I'll show you right now. If you look at the stones that you use for some of these systems, yes, they're going to be in a holder, but basically you're holding something this size. It's thin and it can be awkward. This absolutely, if you've got manual dexterity issues, is something that simply you can just put your fingers on and hold. You don't have to do anything specific. You're not doing any big motion. You're not having to do this. It's simply this. And I think that is what makes it so good for somebody that may have issues. So don't think that just because I did a video about this and I put up a purchase link for it, that I was just trying to show you something because it's like new and fancy. I actually saw a good bit of merit in it. And I honestly think that if you've got somebody, especially somebody that's older, like grandparents, like in my case, my parent, my mother, that's something that is much easier for her to use, even more so than a ceramic rod. Like if you've got dexterity issues, this could be challenging and even dangerous. If you've got some shake or some palsy in your hands, you could be doing this and then come down and cut yourself. This is a lot easier. You're much farther removed from the work surface. You can get your hand all the way out here and you can put your hand all the way here, and you're pretty far from that. And you can go, like I said, if you put this in the middle of the blade, you can go full length like that on a full length blade. As long as you keep it up against and touching, you're not going to have any issues. This sets your angle. This just rolls. I think that it is a very, very ingenious, almost brilliant way to accomplish something that everybody does in the kitchen that not everybody's so good at. I have to say, as much as I love to say that sharpening on a sharpening stone is the best way, this is pretty good. So guys, that's it on this. I just wanted to touch base on this again, and just like, don't crap on something until you've got all the pieces put together. So let's turn this around. This absolutely is something that I would say would be great for someone like my mother that has a lot of dexterity issues. And the other thing about it too, this only has, really, if you buy the base kit, two pieces. You got the roller and you got the plate, and that's it. If you look at some of the other systems, you've got two of each stone, especially with the Wicked Edge. You got two of each stone going up. You could have like literally thousands of dollars tied up in stones, and they're just everywhere, and angles, things shift. There's a lot of things that go with it. Nope, it's just one thing that sets your angle and one piece that you use for sharpening. So I think it's brilliant. I think it's great for like the elderly and things like that. So guys, that's it on this one. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down, but tell me why. I can't change the content if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, simple as like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon. If you do hit the bell icon, make sure that you've got notifications set to all, and then make sure you've got notifications turned on your device. Likes are the best thing you can do for a channel, but I'm going to tell you something else that's great. YouTube has really been squashing channels. I don't want to come out in every live feed and ask you guys for super chats, and I don't want you guys to donate super thanks or whatever it is on these. I want you guys to join my membership so that I can give you content. We can have a lot of fun. We do a lot of things with the members, and it's a way you can support the channel, but I can give you a little bit of extra instead of you just giving me money in a live feed. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Other ways you can do it, I've got a bunch of affiliate links down below. All of the Amazon ones that are at the bottom, that are the tools and stuff. Those you don't have to click on those items. You don't have to buy those items. If you click on those and then just use the search button, it's like a door into my affiliate store. Coffee Brand Coffee, 5% off some of the best coffee you're going to get, and they don't do any politics. All the money that companies usually would spend for politics, they put back into the business. Doll Strong Knives, some of the best knives at the price in so many varieties that you can find anywhere. So guys, that's it on this one. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comments section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will see you in the next video.